5:30 p.m. on the 28th. Union Train is completely off map at this point. Big interesting location right now is the combat between Jackson's army and the 3rd and 4th Corps. 3rd Corps. 4th Corps. What happened there is 3rd Corps first failed to continue its attack and withdrew back a little bit. Then both Jackson and the 4th Corps stalled. Jackson pulled back out of the entrenchments. The 4th Corps, however, didn't really have the impetus to continue on, so they also halted in their tracks, just waiting. Down here, we have the Union 6th Corps heading for those fortifications, which will put them in a very good position to help threaten Richmond. Get a view here. We have Longstreet shooting over to go come to Jackson's aid. He's got Huger's division attached to the two hills, and who the hell else is with them? Longstreet's own division. And then we have the remainder of that attack by Magruder's wing, which is kind of holed up here. It doesn't have orders to cross the river, and it really couldn't make it across. Situation right now, even though Jackson managed to stall the Union advances on Richmond, with the 6th Corps getting into position there, if the Union can pull most or all of the 5th Corps off, maybe swap them with the 3rd Corps, they'll have a pretty good force to make a shot at Richmond. Yeah, that's very, very non-McClellan behavior. One of the situations that we have is that in a game like this, even though there's rules to try to prevent the Union from being able to do that kind of action, there's enough time in the game that a slow, steady advance can be made. Would McClellan do that? I don't know. McClellan's feeling about the whole situation was so different from the kind of attack, the kind of feeling that the attack on Richmond would require. He thought he was completely outnumbered. So I almost feel like the game ought to have more than... It ought to have not necessarily linked victory conditions, which is to say, take a look at the Confederate victory conditions. Yeah, they should be to keep the Union away from Richmond, clear them off the map. What were the Union victory conditions? Pretty much to save the army, and McClellan withdrawing from the map was the best thing he thought he could do. Would that make a good game? In this case, no, because McClellan would have been able to get off at this point. The Confederate army is so trashed. But it feels funny to have this completely different victory condition. And that's my biggest gripe right now. Really, the solitaire issues aren't bad under these circumstances. Solitaire's working pretty well, as it always does in these gamers' tactical games. It just feels so much better than playing something out where you get to thrash every unit as far as you can to get the victory conditions squeezed out as much as you can. Anyway, that's enough ranting for now.